Bologna, Italy, 1926. The brothers Bruno and Marcello Ducati had a vision. They loved technology, they loved innovation, and boy did they love speed. So they did what any self-respecting pair of Italian brothers would do. They founded a company. They called it Società Scientifica Radio Brevetti Ducati. Catchy, right? The Ducati brothers were not building motorcycles. Not yet. They started with radio parts. Italians loved their radios, you know? But the brothers had bigger dreams. They saw the potential of technology to do more. To go faster. To be, well, cooler. Few knew they were planting the seeds of a legend. World War II threw a wrench in their path. Literally. The devastation was immense, and the Ducati factory was no exception. The Ducati factory was bombed, reduced to rubble and ashes. But that didn't stop the brothers, Ducati. But the brothers, they were tougher than the crust of a burnt pizza. With unwavering determination, they decided to rebuild from scratch. They rebuilt, and this time they had a new need for speed. The war had changed the world, and with it, the transportation needs. Italy needed an affordable means of transportation. The streets were full of bicycles, but people longed for something faster and more efficient. Thus, the Cucciolo was born, a small engine that could be attached to a bicycle. It was a success. The Cucciolo was not only practical, but also innovative. The Cucciolo was Ducati's gateway into the world of motorcycles. It opened a new chapter in the company's history. Soon they were building real motorcycles. Small at first. But they were fast, and with each model, they improved in design and performance. And they looked fantastic, of course. Italian aesthetics have always been unmatched. They were in Italy, after all. Then came the circuits. Racing became the next big challenge. Ducati found its true calling, competing against companies like MV, Agusta, and Moto Cucciolo. The competition was fierce, but Ducati was up to the task. The legend began to waver at high speed. Each race, each victory, cemented their place in the history of motorcycling. The 70s and 80s were not all joy and victories for Ducati. The Japanese manufacturers arrived like a swarm of furious wasps. Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki. They were reliable, affordable, and started to look very good as well. Ducati, with its racing pedigree and fierce Italian spirit, suddenly seemed a bit high maintenance, a bit temperamental, a bit like dating an opera singer. They needed a change, a new direction, a miracle, some would say. And that miracle came, not on 2 wheels, but on 4. In the late 80s, Ducati did something unexpected. They built a car. Well, no, exactly a car. Rather, a 4-wheeled missile designed by someone who thought subtlety was a type of pasta sauce. It was called the Ducati Passo 850 and was designed by a certain Mr. Massimo Tamburini, a man who knew a thing or two about making motorcycles look incredibly beautiful. The Passo was not a great sales success, but it did something much more important. It shook things up, got people talking about Ducati again, and paved the way for the bike that would truly put Ducati back on the map, the Ducati 916. Section 5. More than just red. The diversification of Ducati. Now, some people will tell you that the Ducati 916 is the most beautiful motorcycle ever made. This bike not only captured the imagination of enthusiasts, but also set a new standard in design and performance. And you know what? They would be right. It was a masterpiece. With its aerodynamic design and powerful engine, the 916 became an instant icon. Sleek, powerful and redder than a Ferrari in a field of poppies. This bike was not only fast, but also a statement of style. But Ducati didn't stop there. The company has always been known for its innovation and its ability to reinvent itself. They took that winning formula and applied it to other bikes. Each new model carried the DNA of the 916, but with its own unique character. Naked bikes like the Monster. This bike revolutionized the naked bike market with its aggressive design and impressive performance. Adventure bikes like the Multistrada. With the Multistrada, Ducati showed that it could also dominate off-road terrain, offering a versatile and robust bike. They even ventured into the cruiser market with the Diavel, a bike that combined cruiser style with sports performance, a bike that seemed capable of stealing your wallet and then outrunning the police. With its muscular design and powerful engine, the Diavel redefined what a cruiser could be. Ducati was no longer just a racing company, but a brand that offered a wide range of motorcycles for different types of riders, or a manufacturer of temperamental but beautiful machines. Now, they had something for everyone, from the weekend racer to the long-distance adventurer. They were a major player, offering a bike for every type of rider. Well, almost everyone. The diversity of their product line is a testament to their commitment to innovation and quality. Don't expect to see a Ducati touring bike with heated grips and a cup holder anytime soon. But with Ducati, you never know what innovations might be just around the corner. Section 6. Criticisms? What criticisms? Ducati responds. Of course, not everyone loves Ducati. Some people find their bikes uncomfortable. Others complain about the maintenance costs. They're not reliable, they lament. They're expensive, they complain. And to those people, I say, they don't understand. Ducatis are not just motorcycles. They are experiences. They are emotions on two wheels. Yes, they might need a bit more attention than any Honda. Yes, their maintenance might be a bit more expensive. But when you're speeding down a winding mountain road, the engine screaming like a demon, the wind whipping through your hair, well, let's just say you won't be thinking about the price of spark plugs. Section 7. A look under the hood. The legends of Ducati. What makes a Ducati a Ducati? What truly defines these legendary machines? Well, aside from the noise, the style, and the undeniable Italian flair, there are some key ingredients. Every Ducati has a unique personality, an essence that is felt with every twist of the throttle. First of all, there's the L-twin engine. This engine is not only the heart of the bike, but also its soul. It has been the heart of Ducati motorcycles for decades. From the earliest models to the most modern machines, this engine has evolved, but has always maintained its essence. It's a simple design, but it produces a unique sound and an exciting power delivery. Every time you hear the roar of a Ducati engine, you know you're in the presence of something special. Then there's the trellis frame. This frame not only provides a strong and lightweight structure, but also contributes to the agile and precise handling of the bike. It's light, it's strong, and it looks fantastic. On the track or on the road, the trellis frame ensures that every Ducati feels alive and responsive. And finally, there's the desmodromic valve system. This system is a masterpiece of engineering. It is a complex piece of engineering, but it allows Ducati engines to reach higher revolutions and produce more power. This system ensures that every Ducati has exceptional performance. It is this combination of factors that gives Ducatis their unique character. Every component, every detail, is designed to offer an unparalleled riding experience. They are not for everyone, but for those who understand, there is nothing like it. Ducatis are more than motorcycles. They are a statement of passion and dedication. Section 8. The road ahead. Electric dreams and beyond. So, what does the future hold for Ducati? Well, like everyone else, they are embracing the electric revolution. In 2023, they introduced their first electric racing motorcycle, the W21L. And let me tell you, it's a beast. It may not have the soul-stirring roar of a Ducati L-twin, but it's still incredibly fast and handles beautifully. But don't worry, gasoline lovers, Ducati hasn't abandoned its roots. They continue to build amazing combustion engines and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible on two wheels. Section 9. Ducati. A legacy forged in speed and passion. From its humble beginnings in a bombed-out factory in Bologna, Ducati has become one of the most iconic motorcycle brands in the world. They have faced challenges, made mistakes, but have always remained true to their core values: performance, style, and a good dose of Italian passion. So the next time you see a Ducati, take a moment to appreciate it. Listen to the engine, admire the design, and remember that you are not just looking at a motorcycle, you are looking at a legend.